I'm here today with two very special guests, model, author, and motivational speaker Kim McGregor and Arlene Malakian, fashion photographer, artist, and lecturer. Both are co-authors of my new favorite book, Be a Woman, Expressions on Life, an inspirational compilation of imagery and poetry highlighting womanhood. Now, in this book and in seminars all through the country, these two amazing women are out on a mission to inspire and motivate us all to love ourselves and others as we learn to embrace every bit of what makes us who we are. Welcome, ladies, Arlene and Kim.
Thank you.
First of all, let me ask you, what was the impetus for this book?
There was so much. I would say our mothers, my daughters, and lots of other different things, and women that we met that were fascinating and amazing.
Our experiences as well.
So, Kim, you wrote the prose that go along with the beautiful portraits. What was your inspiration for these prose?
Well, we generally cast the women sort of randomly, and then Arlene would take the photo shoot, and I was at 95% of the photo shoots. And then we would select an image together, and I would sit with that image on my computer screen, and having met the woman and heard her story, that the inspiration would come, and then I would have to pass it by Arlene, who would say yay or nay. And that's how we came up with this. It was very organic, the way it grew.
And the purpose of the book is for women to what? Respect their inner beauty?
To go to their inner beauty, right?
Yeah,
to
celebrate their core, their essence.
And to share it.
I'm going to say that some of the descriptions of women's beauty include generous, trusting, individual, observant, capable, fragile.
Yes.
All things exuberant, all things that comprise all women.
Absolutely.
But you were able to capture it visually. Was this a challenge?
No, it wasn't. It was a celebration, as we always, that word comes often in our conversations. It was a celebration, an experience, and a sharing. So when their color was, the women were shining in their own colors, these attributes came forward.
And we should say the women depicted in this book are every age and every ethnicity and every form of beauty. Do you think, your background is in modeling, your background and current ground is in fashion. Do you think so many women in our culture suffer from low self-esteem because of this media that portrays the top 1% of the population?
I think so. And I think that what we wanted to do with this book was to go back to almost an old-fashioned style of celebrating what we all have innately in us. It's not, we hear so much now about what we have to do, what we don't have, what we lack. And what we wanted to create was something where we didn't tell people, women, what they had to do or what they didn't have. It's a celebration of what everybody already innately possesses.
You know what's so interesting? I had just come back from Armenia, and there were such beautiful and simple women who had inspired me so much. Then when I looked around and I said, who are these women who are inspiring me? It was our mother, it was our aunt, it was a girl who was next door.
You mean it wasn't a supermodel?
No.
Well, the supermodel herself was inspired by another woman who had instigated in her self-worth. And those were the ones who were shining in front of the camera.
Arlene, beautiful photography, great prose. Kim, before we go, you are raising 3 daughters yourself. If you could give one word of inspiration to them out there through this book, what would that be?
I would say the most important thing is to be true to yourself without getting lost in the verbiage that we hear around us. Just be true to yourself.
Don't fit into somebody else's definition.
Absolutely.
Of you. Be who you are. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Truly an inspiration.